Welcome back to Soul Spark Vibe. My name is Gin. This is Denise.
What's up?
We are here to spark your soul so that you can ignite your best life. And today we actually have a little bit different of an episode. Sorry, I don't know if the bug is flying in the camera. Sorry about that. Nature. But a little bit different of an episode we have for you today, where we're going to be talking a little bit about what sparks our souls. If you watched our last episode, there was a lot, like I'm out in the woods, I'm backpacking and everything, and I am like really kind of sitting with what freedom is. And so that's going to be the theme of today's episode, what freedom is. And it's so unique to everybody, right? Like, my picture of freedom, I am fucking living out to the max right now. It's not, like, I am in my happy place by myself. Denise came and she's like, I'm up at a camp spot, so she came by and we're hanging for this video, which is awesome. It's a nice little luxury to get pop in, but it's amazing. I'm by myself, living out of my backpack. Like, this view is just what I get to walk along every day, and it's amazing, and it's really it's what sparks my soul. It's what sparks my soul, and it's, I think, really, really important and somewhat difficult for us to find what really sparks us these days, because we have other people kind of talking, and I know, like, for me personally, a lot of people, like, I have to be in a group chat where I check in every couple of days because I'm out in the woods by myself, and totally understandable. Things can happen. No questioning that. But if I let others' perception kind of get in the way of me finding my own freedom, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be as fucking thrilled about life as I am right now. And so, yeah, it's just really important to find it for yourself. And Denise, if you want to tell us a little bit about your freedom, because it's so different for everybody.
Yeah, definitely. I believe everybody's idea of freedom is different, but I encourage, I'm on a mission to find freedom. I have an idea of what it means to me. I know what I desire. It took me a long time. I had to sit down with myself, and there's so many things that I want to do that I think I feel free doing, but I'm the type of person that I have to start doing one thing and finishing it. So my idea of freedom is doing everything that I desire. And this includes, like, the craziest things, from playing instruments to, not craziest things, but like this craziest span of things. So, like, from playing instruments to doing sports to learning martial arts. You okay? That's what you get.
Nature, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay, but I love hiking and I love to adventure. Like, I literally thrive in any type of adventure. So this is awesome for me. I am in my element right now. I love this. I'm having so much fun. I find this freeing also. Like, we didn't have the phone on the whole time just to record or whatever, and just to, like, step outside of civilization for a while and get in touch with where we originate from is so liberating to me. And talking to somebody like Ginny and just being able to be totally free and open and not be criticized or and trust me, she doesn't, like, pacify me either. Like, if there's it's not like oh, everything's great in paradise talking to Jen. Like, she'll give it to me how it is, but it's liberating that I know she's going to give me her honest opinion from her experience. So, and it's not convoluted by society or socialization or judgment from others. It's just, like, true raw stuff. So I feel liberated spending time with you. Yeah, it feels good. That's why when she told me to come up, I'm like, hands down, yeah, I'm in between class. I have a final tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I had a class right before I left here, but I'm like, I have to. It's so liberating to me, so I just had to throw that in there.
That's awesome. I appreciate
I'm
that
making
very
it a
much.
point to spend time with people that I can be myself around. That's really, really liberating, finding like-minded people.
And that's huge. That's so huge, because that's the only way to find your authentic self. And without finding that authentic version of each one of us and you, we're not going to really be able to shine our light in the way that we're here to do, right? Like, honestly, like, if you looked at last week's episode, well, there was a lot of expectation put on, like, I was putting on myself with being out in the woods, and I was really just, like, it was in a very, very, like, escapist mindset that I was in, and then, like, just being out here was, like, instantly, I was just like, this is what fucking peace is. Like, this is, I feel like I am the closest to God that I could ever be when I'm alone in nature, and that's...
Hallelujah.
It's either peaceful, blissful serenity in nature, alone, or global impact, and, like, that's the way that we're going right now. So we'll see how it turns out.
For sure. And I think getting in touch with nature. I'm sure you can hear all different types of things, and everybody experiences it differently. But it's really grounding and calm and peaceful. If you're from anywhere, we're from New Jersey, so there's constant stimulation, constant people in your and because I do a lot too, so it's really calming, and I highly recommend getting out and doing a nature walk if you can. If not, visualizing one or meditating with some background music to one. We got planes here passing by, but that's okay. We're on a trail called Rattlesnake Trail, so our eyes are peeled. We're on the rocks, so we've been through this before.
Both of us have had experiences on the trail. Yeah, where we jumped down in rocks and there was just a rattlesnake hanging out.
Yeah, New Jersey does have, I think, 3 poisonous snakes, and one of them is the rattlesnake. So I'd be very happy to see one. I'm very explorative in that sense, but just
at a distance.
Yeah,
a safe distance. Nature's fascinating. We just watched a bird lay eggs.
A baby.
Lay eggs.
Egg.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. But
as soon as I pulled up.
Yeah, it was like instantly. It's just like there's nothing but entertainment to find in nature, and it's amazing, and it's just so otherworldly.
And you can relate it to things, and like it might not happen at the time you're here, but like after some time, well, for me anyway, sometime later on, I'll think back to things that I saw or mentioned, and it's relative to like it's almost like the book of nature is a reflection, or our lives is a reflection of nature. So I like to like peep different things that are going on and different sounds, and like recognize how music actually began as mimicking the sounds of nature, and how far we've evolved since then. And even everything we do, to laying an egg, to like the chickens that we now domesticate and lay egg. Like, I don't know, I pinpoint relevancies, and if that's a word, and learn from nature every time I'm out here.
That's oh my goodness, there's so much that we can learn from nature. And I think I might have mentioned this before, but like the trees are like one of my biggest influences, just because they know no limits, right? Like I was actually, it must have been like the other day, I was looking at this tree and I was just admiring it, because it's like one of those like awkwardly skinny but like super fucking tall trees, and it's like you defy physics. Like how are you not snapping right now? But it just keeps growing because it doesn't know to stop. And like it's the same, I think, with human consciousness. Like we stop ourselves from growing. We limit ourselves in a way that nature doesn't actually know how to, and we shouldn't be, you know? And so it's amazing to look at nature and see how it's growing, and how the animals are living, and how they're like communing together, and just everything. It's a beautiful, beautiful experience.
Definitely, I agree.
Yeah. I do definitely, let us know in the comments if you want to see some more outdoors stuff. I am on the trail for a little bit, and I'm living out of a backpack. So if you're interested in like what I'm eating, how I'm going to the bathroom, like where all of this stuff, that's probably, I mean, I can share some stuff, it doesn't matter, but like all of this stuff, like how do you live out of a backpack? What do you need? You know, like Denise and I, we went on a camping trip, a backpacking trip last year. Actually, this is amazing, full circle, right?
Oh, right.
This is awesome. So this spot, it must have been like maybe a mile and a half from here, maybe 2 miles from here, is where we actually started
discussing
this podcast.
Yeah.
Discussing
brainstorming
the ideas for this podcast. It was last July.
Under a full moon.
It was. Oh, the Capricorn full moon.
Yeah.
We grounded this. Yeah. It was, but here we are. This is actually almost a year later, and we've been doing this for like 5 months now. So we've been on it for a little bit now. But it took a solid 6 months for us to actually start going, and it's cool because like it's like we put the manifestation out there, and Denise is always talking about the moon cycles and like manifesting with the moon cycles and everything like strongly. That. And it's like it's amazing because you can manifest your little heart away, but the divine timing of things is what's actually going to carry it. Like it's I know for a long time when I started like working with affirmations and the law of attraction and stuff like that, I would get frustrated. It's like I want my manifestation and I want it now. Like I know what I want, give it to me. And it's like, no, no, that's not actually how it's gonna work.
It's not how.
But it's all about like getting together and like it just being solid on a plan. And we didn't pressure each other or anything. We kind of wrote out like what we wanted to do. And then we just kind of gave it time. And when the timing was right, it was like, hey, let's do this.
Yeah, for sure.
But the seed was planted. Like,
Yes.
the seed was planted right here on the trail. So it's absolutely amazing
And
to be back.
incorporating moon phases into it. So
Yeah, that wasn't even planned.
it was for me.
There you go. Yeah, it's very cool. But
Don't give up. Don't give up on your aspirations or your desires or what you visualize in your mind. That's, I think, a lot of successful people will tell, and however you define success, but they'll tell you not to give up. Just keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it.
Yeah.
So, and we're a little bit of a testament to that.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Especially when these videos start going viral with all our fans.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna stop making that joke once we get fans. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so this is it. I'm gonna share the view.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we should share the view so people.
Absolutely.
You can even hear the rain.
Oh, I'm not even getting the view. Sorry, that was a sucky view, guys. There we go. Oh my goodness, this is just stunning. Yeah, it is. It's starting to rain a little bit. It's beautiful. Oh God.
From the Appalachian Mountain
From the
Trail.
Appalachian. It's gonna be a short one today. But drop a comment. Let us know, what is freedom to you? What does freedom look like? All right, because
And where might you want to see us travel? Because maybe we'll just happen to manifest a travel arrangement.
We might start traveling. We might start camping and vlogging. Who knows what might come out of this? But I feel like something cool might come out of it. So
Sorry to cut you off.
No, please let us know in the comments if you want us to travel somewhere, if you want to see our gear, if you just want to see more nature shots. Let us know.
I'm here for you.
And until next week, we'll see you later.
Peace.